All these Michael Saves videos have one thing in common. They're way outdated. For nearly a decade, I've been helping people cut the cord, switch to streaming, and save money. But as cord cutting has changed, so has my advice. I'll explain. Let's start with the Live TV bundle. And for the past few years, YouTube TV has been the live TV service that I recommend most often to people who want a true cable TV replacement. But here's the first change to my advice. I'm recommending live TV bundles to fewer people overall, and that's mainly because of the pricing, also because of the content. I first started testing live TV services before YouTube TV existed. And when it launched in 2017, the starting price, get this, only $35. And the service has doubled in price since that launch. Of course, YouTube TV is not alone. Does anyone remember DirecTV Now? It had more than 100 channels for $35 a month when it launched. That was in 2016. Now renamed DirecTV Stream, the service starts at $80 a month. Hulu Live launched at $40 in 2017, now $77 and up. And Sling TV, which started all the way back in 2015, it now costs you at least $40 a month. So back when these services were more affordable, I recommended that people try out a few of them while still paying for cable, and then, once they found a good fit, cancel their cable TV service. But now, I tell most people to just start with YouTube TV. It's the best overall service, channels, DVR, and features, but I also recommend that people start here because YouTube TV offers the best free trial. Usually it's between 1 and 3 weeks, but this can vary. 1 to 3 weeks is enough time for most people to get the hang of YouTube TV and decide whether its channels are really important to them. And with most live TV services, it's about the channels: locals, sports, and cable news. If someone signs up for a YouTube TV free trial and finds they don't use the service that much, they may be able to cancel and replace it with more affordable services, dropping live TV altogether. I find this is happening a lot more often now because the best entertainment content has moved on from cable and broadcast TV networks. Now it's premiering on streaming services. Bottom line, live TV services can still save you money compared to cable, especially if you start and stop them throughout the year. But your wallet, it's going to be a whole lot fatter without them. Let's move on. And if you've watched any of my live TV streaming service reviews, you've probably heard me say to review the channel lineup. Well, that advice, it's not changing. I am adding a second step for local channels. After you've reviewed a channel lineup on a service's website and confirmed that your local stations are available, I want you to double check that there isn't a carriage dispute going on. It's sad, but these have been happening a lot more lately as the owners of local TV stations fight it out with pay TV providers over money. And in some cases, these channel blackouts have lasted weeks, even months. Since these disruptions are temporary, I'm not confident that live TV services are updating their website channel charts when they happen. So here's my recommendation. Before you sign up for a new service, go to Google and search the name of the service and carriage dispute to see if any recent news articles come up. If not, you can safely trust the list of channels provided by the service. Let's talk more about local stations. And about 10 years ago, I remember paying for a bundle of internet service and local stations. It was $60 a month from Xfinity. Xfinity now calls this the Choice TV plan, but the price, it's not the $20 a month that you see listed on the screen. It's more than double that, and that's after the broadcast TV fee is added in. Broadcast TV fees have increased so sharply in recent years, I don't think the Choice TV plan really makes sense for people anymore. Nobody should have to pay $45 a month to watch broadcast TV, especially when many people can just purchase a Mohu Leaf indoor antenna for a one-time cost of less than $50 and get all their locals. This next section is about negotiating with your cable TV provider. It's not so easy anymore. You used to be able to call up your cable TV provider toward the end of a promo period, share a competing offer, and get a discount on the service. But now, it's not a sure thing, and I don't want anyone to think that it still is. I do still think this is worth a shot, and that's why I recommend reaching out to your cable company in step 1 of my updated cord cutting guide. Ask them if there's anything they can do to lower the price. Just be prepared for the answer to be no, and you'll have to move on. If you bundle services like TV and internet, these days, it is more likely that you're going to get a discount on the internet service, not the TV portion of the plan. By the way, I don't use bill negotiation services like Trim and Rocket Money. I have tried Trim in the past, and the service did lower my internet bill, but these services take a cut of the savings for work that you can really just do yourself. Not worth it to me. I've also refined my internet speed recommendations over the years, including recently. Here in a video from 2021, I recommended download speeds of 50 to 100 megabits per second, preferably 200 megabits per second. But now, I typically recommend a plan with 200 to 400 megabits per second download speeds. Let me be clear, streaming services don't require high download speeds. I'll put the recommendations for YouTube TV up on the screen right now. It's 25 megabits per second or less. But the problem is, many households don't get the speeds they're paying for, especially true when connected to Wi-Fi. Other factors also matter, like the number of connected devices that your household is using at any given time. Fortunately, internet providers have raised the speeds over the years, so 25 and 50 megabits per second plans aren't even offered in some areas. So if you're having trouble deciding between two plans, let's say 200 and 400 megabits per second, my advice is to try the cheaper one and see how it goes. You can always upgrade later on if you need to. Let's talk about buying your own modem and router to save money. This can be a great way to get rid of the monthly rental charge from companies like Xfinity. One of my earliest YouTube videos documented this process. And while I still like this tip, many internet providers now include equipment in the plan price. So if you pay a few $100 for a modem and router that'll work with Xfinity, and then you decide to leave Xfinity, you could be stuck with equipment that you can't use, and then you just have to try and resell it. There are two edits I've made to my advice about starting with an entry-level streaming device. And first, I've had to clarify what I consider an entry-level device. Take Roku, for example. Roku Express 4K Plus, and Roku Streaming Stick 4K are entry-level devices. All three of them. But I do not recommend Roku Express. Here's why. For only slightly more money, the other two devices let you stream in 4K and have better voice control remotes that let you power up your TV and control the volume. So in other words, I don't think you should get the cheapest Roku, but the second cheapest is fine. I have the Roku Express 4K Plus. It's currently on a secondary TV, and that's just because I've upgraded to the Roku Ultra for my main living room TV. The second edit about streaming devices is that fewer people even need to buy them. If you get a new TV, chances are it's a smart TV, so there will be streaming apps available without having to purchase a separate dongle from Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, Google Chromecast, or others. Next, I've always recommended signing up for services directly with the provider, not through third parties like Roku or Amazon. And that's because you can usually get better deals directly from a service's website. YouTube Premium is one example of this. It costs $13.99 a month directly from YouTube's website, but it's $18.99 a month when you sign up through Apple. The same service, the same features, just $5 cheaper purchasing it directly from YouTube. But there are exceptions to my rule, and I have started to see pretty good deals from third parties, including Verizon's Plus Play store. In late 2022, I shared with you how I got a free year of Netflix Premium by purchasing another subscription through Verizon Streaming Hub. That saved me $240. More recently, a new offer from Verizon, it started offering a $10 Netflix and Max bundle to select customers. From now on, I'm keeping an eye out for deals from third parties, but only signing up when it's going to save me money, not for any other reasons like convenience. I've talked a lot on this channel about rotating your subscriptions as a great way to control your streaming TV spending. It started with my video about the #1 mistake cord cutters make after canceling cable. That video was about the flexibility of streaming compared to cable. With no contracts, streaming services let you cancel anytime, so you can always stop and start your subscriptions throughout the year. But how do you know when it's time to pause or cancel a subscription? I created a free streaming TV spending tracker a few years ago to help people evaluate their subscriptions. And here's the 3 things rule that I used to follow. If I can't remember streaming 3 things from a particular service over the last month, I'll typically pause or cancel the service. Since then, I found that I prefer to have fewer paid subscriptions at a time, 3 or less. It saves me money and I haven't run out of content to watch yet. So I ditched my rule and I only subscribe to apps that I open up regularly, at least weekly. And that's my new advice for you. Leave a comment below and let me know how you're saving money on streaming amid the rising costs. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back here next time.